The relationship between South Africa and Ghana is something I love the most. I've never seen Ghanaians in South Africa committing any crime. Neither have I seen South Africans in Ghana committing any crime or causing problems for the people of those countries. So on today's video, I'm going to be sharing a particular video of a South African lady that traveled to Ghana. She was sharing her experiences when she traveled to Ghana. And I think at this point, a lot of South Africans to start touring Ghana because Ghana is one country that accommodates people. Let's watch the video to hear what our South African sister have to say about Ghana. Don't forget to like this video and share.
Visiting Ghana as a Black South African is probably going to be one of the most healing things you can do for your psyche and your spirit. And I know African Americans have been saying this, and I didn't expect to feel that way as a person who's lived on the continent for every day of my life except for the last 4 years. But it really does feel so spiritually healing, and that's because the society is so Afrocentric. It feels like things were built with an African in mind, right? I just felt so valid for the first time. In my own country, there's so many spaces where I feel apologetic. Like I feel like I shouldn't be there. And if I'm in the space, like, be grateful, right? And you can't act like this if you want to be here, because so much of our society is built with the Western gaze in mind and is built to be Western centric. And so being in a place where you are valid, where you are beautiful, where you are the person that you are the target market, you're not the accidental target market, you are the person that they are pitching these products to, walking in the shop and finding not just dark and lovely and whatever, finding beautiful products, looking at the fashion that is luxurious and African, like that will shake you to your core if you've never I feel like Nigerians abroad are not very good ambassadors for their actual country. I just spent the last 2 weeks in Lagos, and before I planned my trip, so while I was planning my trip, I told so many of my friends that I was going to Nigeria, and a lot of them discouraged me so much. They're like, it's dangerous, you might get kidnapped, like stories upon stories upon stories. And I was shocked because as a South African, even though I complain about South Africa all the time, I would not discourage anyone from going to South Africa. I'd advise them about their safety, but I wouldn't tell anyone not to go. And a lot of my friends were like, no, like you would be okay, but it's also that like it's super dangerous. There's so many things that could go wrong. And I'm like, is that really the right attitude to have? Things could go wrong anywhere. Things could go wrong in New York. Things could go wrong in Cairo, you know? And yet none of those people would ever discourage you from like coming to see their city. I had the best time ever in Lagos. I love Nigerians. I love Lagos. I had an amazing time. I was going to a friend's wedding. Best 2 weeks. I learned so much. I saw so much. And this is coming off of being in Accra, where I felt like Ghanaians love Ghana. They love Accra. Everywhere I went, they wanted to tell me about like the next most amazing thing about their city, their history. The attitude was so different. And yeah, that's like one of the thoughts that I explored with my friends on this trip. But also, yeah, just in general. I've had a lot of reflections over the last 3 weeks, and I'm going to be sharing them with you all. I did have lots of content that I had like in the moment, which is my usual style of making content, but I also didn't want to be misrepresenting something. I spent a lot of time like asking my friends like, why do you guys do this? Like, what does this mean? You know, just to make sure that I'm not ignorant, because so many of the people that I hold most dear to my heart are Nigerian, are Ghanaian, and I would never want to like misrepresent their culture on a public platform, especially one where South Africans are listening. We're so misinformed as a people. So yeah, I actually took this trip really seriously, and I had a lot of fun, but I also learned a lot. So yeah, follow my series that I'll be putting together.
Ghana for Moses South Africa shwe no hono. Won say video yi. Aha, Drakensberg Sun Resorts. Also, no patutu a moyin na muhu. Come on. Lonso, y'all moyin fine. Zipper na muhu fine and who beautiful. We, unfile bag and for passports. and booking flight in South Africa. One who zebras and none nipa who Ghana ha. And he fe biom. Moi mo share and the point I'm sorry ya main Nancy. Many mwe kwako dia grow. Kojo any ama. Share omu didi. Maybe omu kra omu nyesa omu jani kra jamming. This is so beautiful. The result is so serene. Intimpamo cho. Mamoni baby ako sa Easter yi. Ebia wope baby ako do birthday. South Africa flights. A damn boy nyeding. Ebia ne boso fufu. Ebia ne so ye de akona. Se wope stick pa. Na South Africa. Intimpamo cho. Pe yule FIFA card. And your passport. Ne book tickets. Ne ko AC. Say ya. Mesdames, moi, bye bye.
If you are looking to travel, here's why South Africa and specifically Cape Town is one of the best places to go if you are from Europe or the West. Amazing weather, incredible beaches on both sides. If you want to get warm beaches, go onto the side where it's like Durban, and that is the East Coast. On the West Coast, you have Cape Town. Cape Town's an amazing city, and there is so much to do there, so many parties, so much lively action going on in Cape Town. It's a great city with great people. That is what makes a country, and that is what makes South Africa. Food is amazing, it's quite cheap, and the sunsets are like no other. Go on Chapman's Peak Drive for a crazy sunset. Views are obviously also incredible from Table Mountain. And if you're a nature person like me, then there is so much nature there to see, both in the ocean and on the land. There is safari parks, and then there are whales, dolphins, sharks, you name it, it's in the ocean. But I've gone back to Cape Town more than I have any other place on this planet. So there's reasons for that, and those are the reasons. Amazing destination.
But actually, these two countries are the countries I love the most. You know, when you visit Ghana, the environment is so different. Same thing as South Africa. The people that are welcoming. The only thing they don't like is foreigners coming into their country to cause problems for them. These two countries are very reserved people. You know, Ghanaians are very calm, same thing as South Africa. So they have a lot of similarities, even though South Africa is Southern Africa and Ghana is Western Africa. But they still have the similarities in their behavior, in their way of life. They love to keep things calm. They don't like pressure. They don't like doing things as pressure, like being pressured to do things or doing things very fast. Unlike my Nigerian people just like things fast. You know, let's get things done faster. But Ghana people, they love to take it one at a time. And same thing as South Africans. They are very, calm people. They don't make problems. They don't go about causing problems in different countries they go to. You know, that is one thing I love about these two countries, that I find that they have the same similarities, and this is the reason why I'm rooting for these two countries. Ghana and South Africa, they are doing absolutely amazing when it comes to hospitality, when it comes to everything. In fact, their culture. I'm going to be sharing more videos about the similarities between the South African culture and the Ghanaian culture, or should I say the uniqueness of these two countries' culture. You're going to be seeing it very soon on my channel. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post amazing content. Thank you for always watching. See you in the next one.